Hey guys, it's Billy and welcome back to Sesh. Today we need to talk about how Miss WebMD, I don't need doctors, got in some major trouble for her medical advice and now seems to regret sharing so much with the world. We're talking about Mcbroom, if you guys couldn't tell, but she has been under some major fire recently after talking about how she removed her own IUD. I know, you guys, I know. The thought literally sends shivers down my spine, and I'm just clenching all over because that just sounds like the most painful, horrifying situation ever to remove your own. You really got to get up in the, I can't even imagine. But yes, she shared the experience and just like my reaction, you guys, everybody else has had the same horrified reaction. A little while ago, she did post this on her Snapchat story, and honestly, she hasn't stopped talking about it since. A lot of people reported on it at the time. I didn't make a video on it, but when she first did talk about the fact that she did this and was sharing how she did it, the whole thing, it gave me really bad vibes because I just can't imagine such a thing. But we're talking about it now because there's more to the story and people in the Ace Family comments are still just really thinking about it, and she's still spreading the message on her Snapchat. It's obviously influencing a lot of other women, even though she's saying that she's questioning whether it was right for her to share it or not. So originally she posted on her Snapchat, "For years, I haven't really had a period due to pregnancies and breastfeeding, and when my period would come back, they would be long lasting and painful. So I decided to get an IUD about 1.5 years ago when my son was born, and it was the biggest mistake. The hormones released in my body have caused so much damage. I also haven't had my period for the last 8 months. I got a download the other day that I needed to immediately remove it to get myself healthy again. I read it was difficult to take out yourself, but that didn't stop me. When I got it out, it was like my body gave it right up. I cried happiness knowing my body was finally going to be happy and thank me, anything but this." So I don't really know what "I got a download" means. And she also says that she has a high pain tolerance because she's mentioned before that things have happened to her ankle and she just never really got it checked out. She just kind of let it heal on its own, and then by the third time that the ankle got messed up, she was like, maybe I should go to the doctor.
And I thought it was gonna get better. I did not go to the hospital like you guys told me to. You guys were saying I should definitely go to the hospital. I didn't go, and so today, 5 days out, I just woke up in a lot of pain. I personally think I tore a ligament. I'm not really sure. It could just be a really bad sprain, but I think I tore a ligament. I'll show you guys what that looks like later. But I've actually had 2 other injuries, ankle injuries in my life. I'm 31 next week. So, I mean, I've had 2 ankle injuries and I healed perfectly fine without any problems. And so I feel like this just may be time for me to finally go to the doctors and see what's up and see if maybe my ankle has never really healed well, just in general.
And at first I was like, all right, I'm pretty freaked out by you taking out your IUD and sharing it with everybody, but I guess, do you? But the part that really got people upset was that it seemed like she was trying to advise other people to do it as well, because she posted how she did it. So she posted on her Snapchat, right after she posted the photo of the IUD out, she said, "What I read this morning, I did a yoni steam for 10 minutes and got in a bath, and took me 2 minutes at most," and shows this article of self-removal, success and failure. And so people were just wait, you're really telling people to do this? So this is maybe you should advise people to go to the doctor or speak to a health professional. And if you look at the corner there, you guys, yep, that says WebMD. That would be their logo and the website. Catherine is literally getting her IUD removal advice from this website. This whole thing is just super dangerous, and people were talking all over the internet about it when this whole thing was going on a couple weeks ago, that she was just sending very bad information to people and that this is very potentially dangerous. And since all this, people have been asking her about her experience on Snapchat, her favorite app where she's always posting Q&As, and someone said, "Okay, this is not related to your snap, but I remember that not that long ago, literally made a snap about removing your own IUD, and I just couldn't bring myself to do it, so I went to get it removed. My question is, how was your experience after removing it?" And this person begins to kind of name their symptoms after they got it removed. She said, "Hi, good for you. I had no cramping at all and had a light flow the next day. right before I went to sleep and lasted for 4 to 5 days. What you're experiencing is normal. Def, ask your doctor if you have any questions. And good thing she put in that doctor's situation, because oh my goodness, she def should have put that in the first post, that people should advise their doctors on everything that they're doing over here. But I just don't understand. People are asking Catherine as if she's a freaking doctor. Like, what? Catherine is not your gyno. Like, you need to get your gyno on your phone and not ask Catherine on Snapchat if your symptoms are normal or not. Like, what? I just really don't see how people could be looking towards the Ace family for medical advice, given everything in their history and knowing that none of them are doctors. It's just absolutely wild to me that people are getting their medical advice from Catherine. I mean, oh my goodness, but that's definitely a reason why Catherine should be careful with what she's posting, because people are freaking listening. Like, the proof is just right there. But Catherine was definitely making her experience sound like sunshine and rainbows, despite saying in an Ace family video that she felt sick after removal.
I also got even more sick because I took my IUD out, and I'm experiencing like this crazy crash right now, so I'm like just
but obviously there was no mention of that in the Snapchat. Someone else wanted to ask a question and said, "Hi Catherine, you are so beautiful and I always feel connected to your soul. Another question in relation to your IUD. What made you want to remove it from your body? You said it was harming you, but is there anything us women should know that also have an IUD?" And she said, "Thank you, Queen. To be honest, it's such a sensitive subject. I found that being vulnerable and sharing something real and unfiltered has its consequences in a time we're living in today. There was very little context, and now I'm not sure if sharing my experience is okay. It's also a multi-billion-dollar industry with an agenda, but it's also a blessing for many people. I'll have to sit on this one for now." So I'm not sure if sharing my experience is okay. Yeah, Catherine, people have a lot to say about you sharing your experience because they feel like it's potentially dangerous to people. So it seems like maybe she's having some sort of regrets from sharing it. I mean, clearly with the person that asked that first question I showed you guys, they were inspired to remove it because of Catherine, but they were like too freaked out to do it themselves, so they went to the doctor. Thank goodness, because I mean, I just can't. I can't imagine trying to do it yourself. It just seems really scary and very dangerous, and especially if you're getting your advice from Catherine, who got it from the internet, I don't think that's the best way to be removing something that could be just so, it's just, you know, everything down in that region, very sensitive. A lot of things can be messed up, and I just can't. So obviously you guys can see how the reactions to this have kind of been. Catherine and her fans on Snapchat are very interested in hearing about her experience. They're taking advice from her. They're really looking up to her for everything, honestly. Anytime she's posting on there, it's very spiritual based, and people really do love and listen to her on that app. So a lot of other people that are seeing that stuff, they're like, oh my God, this is just scary. You shouldn't be doing this. At least advise people to go to the doctor. So clearly people are upset, but it's the Ace family we're talking about, and a lot of things that they've done have been quite questionable. But while on the topic of the Ace family, I want to talk about the fact that it seems like the Ace family has turned off their sub count. So you can no longer see how many subscribers they have on their channel. I don't know why, or if it's because they've been losing subs due to hate, or people just being so done with them after everything that's like come out about them, everything that they've tried to say, and all this stuff that's happened, because it's been a lot of stuff, especially last year. There was a lot of lawsuits, there was a lot of lies, there was a house situation, and it just seems the way that last year closed out, a lot of people were just so tired of the Ace family and them always trying to change the narrative of like what's actually going on in their lives compared to what's on public record or things like that. And even people that were truly Ace family fans were just like so tired of them not ever really telling the truth. I don't know if all of that has led to them turning off their sub count, not wanting people to see it anymore, not wanting people to monitor it anymore. I literally don't even know how many subs they had, so I don't know why they took it down, but that just seems to be the situation. But I thought I would throw that little bit of information in here because it was kind of relevant to the Ace family. So I definitely want to know what you guys think about that. You guys think it's weird that they turned it off? And let me know how you guys feel about Catherine Catherine, how do you feel about her sharing her story, her kind of having regrets now, the people that are asking her for advice, the people that are taking her advice, the whole WebMD thing? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.